What's up? Rob here on the Old City Vlog channel once again. Bright and early. Monday morning. It's definitely bright. The sun's right in my eyes. What does that tell you? That tells you I'm heading east towards the ocean. Going out for a little surf fishing rendezvous, little surf fishing trip today. And just going to hit it for a couple of hours. High tide's in about an hour. So catching the last of the incoming, first of the outgoing. Gonna stop up here at twice the ice and grab some ice for the cooler, you know, like, because I plan on putting fish in there. We'll see. Fishing reminder says it's a poor day. I don't know. We'll see. Armadillo crossing the road. Hope he don't get hit. He was making it away pretty slow across the road. His chances at this point on 4-lane SR16 are kind of slim. So let's hope he makes it. Speaking of late start, Mr. Armadillo's getting a late start. He's just walking around though like he's the boss. Anyways, we'll see when we get to the beach. See what I'm driving in? Face to face with the sun. It's burning my retinas out. A little bit of surf this morning. Not too bad though. The tide came up really high, like all the way to the dunes. Well, I'm gonna see if I can grab some bait real quick. Shit. It's like a 4-foot shark right here. This is a 13-foot over the bar rod. Got my new Penn Squall 2 on there. Got a bunch of Suffix 14-pound mono Suffix titanium with, I don't know, about 30 feet of 30-pound braid as a shock leader, sort of whatevers. See what happens. Ooh, that's a smooth caster. This one's the same reel, Suffix titanium with a 30-pound fluorocarbon shock leader. Sort of whatchamacallit, with my own tied rigs. That other one was the flip-flop floaty rig. Forgot to show you, but this one's just got the pillow floats, a little bit of fish bites, and Some fresh dead shrimp. Twisted tea. First thing in the morning. No, I don't drink. Twisted tea original. Picking up people's trash they leave on the beach. Jackasses. The hazards of surf fishing with long hair. You can reel your hair up if it blows around in front of you. We'll throw this one kind of close in. See what happens with that one. Chuck this one further out. So there's that floaty rig I was talking about. Whew. I like the way this titanium casts. Nice stuff. Whoop, fish on. Very big fish on. He's got a little tug right there. Not much though. Come on, be a whiting. Damn hair. And of course, it's another stinking catfish. Yeah, I really like the way these pin squalls. Look at that. Doink, 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 doink. I like the way these cast. And so much that I bought another one. Really hope this isn't another catfish, but and of course it is. Dude, seriously? Few little tiny ones.
Yeah. I was wondering if there's any out here. I was looking, you know, a lot of times you can see them in the sand.
Yeah. I was out here the other day and they were everywhere. But,
really?
But yeah, they're pretty small right now. Yeah. They're still out there though.
I saw your net contraption there. I'm like,
yeah.
I hadn't seen one of those. You know, you got a regular sand flea rig.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this better. But yeah, pretty slow. A lot of catfish. Did you? Got to weed through all the catfish. Ah, I've already caught like 4 this morning. Ah. Well, there's something. Damn. Yeah. Huh. That's a first on a pompano rig. I set my clicker just in case something hit. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 times by the time I grabbed the pole, and tightened up the drag, which it was screaming. I had the clicker on, and you know, I had him on there for just a second or two and put a little pressure on him as I tightened the drag up just a little bit, and man, he came rocketing out of the water again right there and spit the hook right back at me and said, "So long, sucker." But it was a fun 30 seconds or however long it was. Probably not even that long. Felt like a lot longer. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it was. I was wondering with that last jump if it was going to spit it.
So what you have for bait out there?
Fish bites tipped with shrimp. And I get a tarpon. Go figure.
What the heck?
I know, man. Yeah. There you go. I don't know. I got these little float things on there. Maybe hit the float. I don't know.
Is that Sandman rig?
It's my own.
Oh, okay. Oh, I just saw it kind of look like it.
Yeah.
He did the thing where he's got where the float is on the hook like
Yep,
that.
yep.
I've seen the underwater footage, like especially the pompano.
Yeah.
The first thing they hit is the float.
Yeah.
The float part.
Yep.
So it makes sense to put it on the hook, not above.
Yeah. Yeah, I just went and got some cheap dollar flip-flops and kind of cobbed the same thing. Wow, that's a first. Never caught a tarpon on a pompano rig. Glad I at least saw it jump, because I'm figuring, it's got to be a shark or something.
I was standing here and it went off, and I looked out there, and about that time he came out of the water, you know.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I'm out of here. It's about 10 o'clock. Got a couple hours in this morning. Tide was going out. Tide was extremely high last night, and the full moon. And I don't know if that had anything to do with the fish today or what. The water wasn't that dirty, but it was pretty sandy because there is some surf out there today, a couple of feet. And I don't know, I'm not bringing home any fish. Lots of traffic here on A1A. Okay, not bringing home any fish, but you know, that's okay. Caught a bunch of little whiting and way too many catfish. That's part of fishing here in August, in the summer months, especially August. It's just full of turd fish out there. Just little tiny fish which is good. You know, little whiting, little pompano, all that. I mean, it's good because they're going to grow into bigger whiting and bigger pompano. Catfish, I could do without those altogether. But it's part of the game. Did hook up with a tarpon, unexpectedly, crazy, I know, on a pompano rig, on a floaty pompano rig that I made. Like I said before, you can get that floating rig from Florida Sandman. You can find them in the tackle shops or look on his website. I'll put the link below. They do work for sure. It's a rig with a float on it, on not just on the rig but on the hook. And I started making my own just because I go through a lot of rigs and I know how to tie drop loop rigs and all that, so I just make my own rigs for the most part. But I do buy some here and there. I like to support my local fishermen, YouTubers, all that. So you got the sinker guy making the Sputnik sinkers. You got Mike Cook, who does Florida Sandman floating rigs and some other stuff, and plays music. A fellow musician, can't go wrong. And then you got my over the bar rods, Florida Surf Tackle, Mark Burford. That rod and reel combo that I have, the 13-foot over the bar with a pin squall 2 on there, spooled up with 14-pound Suffix titanium high vis yellow, and I think I have 30-pound braid on that one, like 30 feet of a top shot. And it's either 30-pound braid or 30-pound fluorocarbon. I forget which rod has which on it. But yeah, handled that tarpon with no problem. I mean, that thing was jumping like crazy, and finally spit the hook out. But what little bit I did get of fighting on them, I know I could get a fish that size to the beach. So I'm looking forward to catching some big reds, some big pompano, you know, even a few big jacks, even though those things will wear you out. Jacks know how to fight. They don't go down easy. They fight all the way to the beach. But yeah, the rod seemed to handle the tarpon with no problem, other than I was in shock that I had a tarpon on there. How did I know I had a tarpon? Because I saw him jump like 2, 3, 4 times. And that last jump, he spit the hook back at me. But it was fun while it lasted. I know I said in the video before, I don't like catching tarpon, blah, blah, blah. And I don't specifically go out looking for tarpon, obviously, with a pompano rig. But when you do catch them, they are fun. It's a fight. So there you go. There you have it. I am out of here. Thanks for watching. And we'll catch you later. Won't be cleaning any fish today, so that's not going to be in the video.